Off the leg of Reed, who fouls Dylan Harper. Gave you a little bit of a highlight a moment ago.
He looked like his dad on that highlight tape we showed earlier. And Wemby cannot believe it.
And that's saying a lot. Wait a minute. Are we doing some Harlem Globetrotter stuff out here? This is getting a little ridiculous now. Victor Wembanyama. Oh, my goodness. Look at the fake with his left hand. Like he was going to shoot it and then dropped off the beautiful pass down low. Everything clicking here for the Spurs, Mike.
They've got a style that makes you smile. They'll recap this one. Their thoughts on Game 6 ahead in Minneapolis on Friday night. So a couple of extra days of rest. Or an extra day, a couple of days off.
Marie has a good, not only Mother's Day, but then her birthday.
Back to back.
I mean, you talk about getting showered with love and gifts. Wow.
Nas out of the corner, misses the three. She did have to work on both of those games. Reminded. And work with those three guys. So it's...
So that takes some of the luster off that?
Yes.
Okay.
Fox. Fancy with the dribble. And the Spurs now have their largest lead of the night, shooting 52% from the field. Sumu trying to go quick again. Randall will clean it up. Ayu's quickness a couple of times. He's gotten to the rim before Wemby can catch him.
He knows how to mess with Wemby's timing because he's definitely got a couple of dunk attempts off.
Randall a double-double now, 17 points, 10 boards. 38 to go. Foul on Julius. It'll be his third.
Fox getting low from the window to the wall, laying it up. And then the physicality will continue. It will not stop because there's more games to be played. So just send the message, the game within the game.
Wemby misses the first. What an all-new Saturday Night Live on tap this week. Will Ferrell is the host. The musical guest is Paul McCartney. That's an all-new SNL this week. Watch it live, coast to coast on NBC and Peacock. Don't forget, you have the Preakness as well, Saturday afternoon, part of the big weekend. As we await our next assignment, which will either be here or in Oklahoma City, in all likelihood, as we get set for the Western Conference Finals that we'll have for you on NBC. No sooner with the miss, Wemby the rebound, 3:20 to go. 20-point Spurs lead. Fox, Edwards holding his hand all the way to the basket. Sweet, Johnson.
What a great bounce-back game for KJ. Keldon Johnson. His energy off the bench, once again. We haven't sent any video in. We're not complaining to the officials. We just play through it. But sometimes you've got to protect yourselves, and we're here for you.
Does that matter to players, Jamal?
It absolutely does. When you know your coach and your teammates have your back, and they're willing to run through a wall for you, it makes you want to compete that much harder for them.
Benches have been emptied, at least on the Minnesota side. Now San Antonio will do the same as Harper goes inside. And the pitch out to Keldon Johnson for the three.
Why not? 20-piece on the evening for Johnson.
You were asking for it, Red. You were asking for Keldon Johnson to join the party.
Johan Beringer has checked in. So too has Kyle Anderson. Champagny missed the three. It's Beringer with the rebound. Julian Phillips, third-year man out of Tennessee, also in the lineup. Bones Highland, ball in his hands. We saw Bones have a great game earlier this year in Boston. Has not played much and has had minimal impact in the series. And Lindy Waters and Kelly Olynyk. And the rest of the bench comes in for San Antonio. As the rotation guys get serenaded. Bismack Biyombo in. The hands of Jordan McLaughlin. The three knocked down by Waters from the outside. 27 of 79 shooting the three ball this season. We had one blowout in this series. So many of the guys who are on the floor now did play in that game too. 133 to 95. San Antonio win. And even the series after Minnesota had game one. Biombo inside.
Waters is better than me because if I just hit a three, I'm fine. The next one up, man. No hesitation. I am shooting it.
Shea can't finish, and inside he is fouled as we fill out the box score here in the last minute and 8 of this one. What's the hope for Minnesota in Game 6 if they're going to force a 7 back here?
To me, I think you got to make a lineup change.
Really?
I love Rudy Gobert. I love what he has stood for throughout his career. But if he's not going to give you anything in the post, if he's going to struggle offensively, to me, their best lineup is when they go small, bring in Naz Reid, and then now that takes Victor away from the paint. Minnesota is so good when they can get into the paint and attack. They can't do that when Rudy is on the floor.
Jamal, before you share your thought, let me remind everyone that as the Timberwolves try to force a Game 7 on Sunday, the wait's over. Aces take on the Dream. The Storm take on the Fever. It's the WNBA back on NBC. Peacock and NBC SM. We look forward to those 2 games as the W returns and has Minnesota return here for a Game 7.
I think you get Anthony Edwards closer to the basket. I think if you get him close in that mid-post area, if they want a double team right there, it's easy for him to either score or get quality looks for his teammates without using as much energy. But you got to have shooting around it too. And to Reggie's point, that's when a Naz Reid, you go small, there's more space out there.
Kyle Anderson at the line, so Alex Rodriguez, he and Mark Lowry, $1.5 billion, taking over controlling ownership of not just the Timberwolves, but speaking of the WNBA, the Lynx as well. Alex courtside as usual.
He just looks like money, don't he? No. I know we were talking 1.5 billion. He just looks like money.
The Rich does too.
Yeah, he does. He does. Reg always looks like
wish I wish I looked like I had money.
Kelly Olynyk, have we done a sock check on him?
Yes, we do. I was going to let you introduce him.
When we were here, Portland series early on, the socks he's wearing now are higher. Berenger goes up to the rim on the alley-oop. Foul is called. The socks Olynyk is wearing now are higher, right, Reg, than the ones
it
he had
looked
on
like
the
he
other
had
game?
no shows.
No. He stopped Reg walking through the hall and said, "You were talking about my socks."
Yes. But
no, those are higher.
But he told us.
Reg.
I didn't think I was going. He told us. I didn't think I was going. The trainer gave me these socks. I didn't think I was going to play that night. I put them on, and lo and behold, it was a blowout. And y'all caught me. You got me.
His 8th team played in the finals, 2020. 13th year in the league. He's been a big voice in Victor Wembanyama's ear. The nice part of the construction of the roster here is some veterans are on this team who are bigs. As Biombo's blocked inside, like Olynyk, like Luke Cornett, Mason Plumlee they brought in as well, just to help the maturation process. And we saw it tonight, a big first quarter, 18.6 rebounds. Wembanyama ends with a double-double, 27 and 17. It was a Spurs night, and their one win from the Western Conference Finals.